You never know who Jammin JP is going to talk to.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Saturday Night Dance Party
are you ready to party?
with Jammin JP.
Hey, it's Jammin JP, and tonight we have a very special guest. He is Joey Restivo of Lanier. How you doing tonight, Joey?
What's up, Jammin JP? How you doing? I'm so happy to be here with you guys and all the listeners on the Saturday Night Dance Party.
Well, you're the man, and I just wanted to take a second to say thank you so much for being a part of the show, Joey. I know you got a lot of stuff going on, and we want to get to it. But first, Joey, I want to talk about your days with Lanier. You had such a great, amazing time, an awesome song, which I still love today, Joey. Can you tell me a little bit how that came together, how the group came together, and about that song, Joey?
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Jammin JP. I super duper appreciate that. Yeah, Sending All My Love brought us around the world pretty much. We were young cats, young teenagers, and it was me, Charlie Wyatt, Todd Adler, Tolga. We got something really super special, and we made Sending All My Love back in the late '80s, and we started blowing up and doing our shows, and before you knew it, we had a super duper hit on our hands, and we were on teen magazines, we were on Pop-Tart boxes. We had some great success, and we kind of transcended and traveled around the world internationally. So Sending All My Love, even to this day, I'll probably get 4, 5, 6 calls a week with somebody playing a video of the song in an elevator, in a supermarket, on the radio, while they're in the car. And it's a really super, super duper feeling.
Joey, it had to be a magical time, man, because you was young, you was just getting into the business with a big hit. And then all of a sudden you just take off and you start touring around the world. That had to be a magical time. Tell me about how that felt, Joey, and about some of the experiences that you had.
No, I could tell you, while I was in high school, I was, a backup member of Tolga's band. It was me, Charlie, and then we brought Wyatt in, and it was really fantastic. And the truth is, we had a long time of doing free shows, promoting the song. We knew that Sending All My Love was great, but we had to promote the heck out of it. People didn't give us our fair share in the beginning. They didn't give us credit what credit is due in the beginning. And once we started getting recognition on it, and once it started blowing up and people started wanting to see us, as opposed to us begging people to give us a chance, it became amazing. And I promised my parents that I would go to college right after high school until the music actually blew up. So I think I made it through a semester, or maybe a semester and a half. And then all our hard work started finally paying off. And I'll share a story with you, JP. What happened was, it was me, Charlie, and Wyatt, and we were in, I believe it was Texas, but don't quote me exactly. And we're watching TV, and we had a show coming up that night, so we get ready, doing our hair, doing all that stuff. And I remember watching, was it Friday Night Videos? I think it was Friday Night Videos. And the announcer said, "Hey, coming up right after the break, we're going to have a trio from South Florida who's starting to burn up the charts." And all I could think of is, oh man, I hope I know these guys, because I'm thinking maybe it's somebody I knew from Florida. And I'm in the bathroom and I'm fixing my hair. Charlie and Wyatt are in the hotel room, and out of nowhere, you hear, "And here they are, the trio from South Florida that's burning up. Please give a listen to Sending All My Love by Lanier." And we all started screaming in the hotel room. And it was such an amazing feeling. Oh yeah, it was fantastic. Here I am thinking it's going to be some other group that we might know, but he was talking about us, and it was great.
That's awesome, man. I could imagine that, man, just being so surprised and organic, just like you're saying, because you was thinking it was somebody else that you might know, and then it was you. So that had to be amazing, because everybody was watching Friday Night Videos at the time at 11:30 on Friday nights. Man, it was a amazing show. It was a part of the '80s.
It was something special, and you have so many milestones that you go through in your life, and I think we're super blessed being artists, people being able to create and show the world what we're made of. It's a blessed feeling to get the recognition, because there are so many millions of talented people out there that just don't get to that point, for whatever the reason is. So yeah, I'll remember that my whole life.
That's pretty cool. Thank you for sharing that story with us. You know, Sending All My Love, that is a song that when I first heard it, I loved it. But when I first heard the dance remix to it, it just, man, it's one of my favorite all time dance songs of all time. I love that song, Joy. I really do. It really connects with me. I just love it. And I know the listeners do too, because I get requests for Lanier around the world, Joy, and it's pretty cool to be able to play that song and have you on the radio show and podcast. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Jammin JP. I appreciate your kind words.
You know, when you'd hear this on Saturday night on the mix shows, this sounds like an 80s song. But once this hits right here, it just takes it on another level. And I still love this right here, even today, right here.
Yeah.
That's it right there, man.
Break it down. Break it down. Yeah.
That's got to put a smile on your face just hearing that, Joey.
It really does. It takes you to such a place. Oh, in the club.
I love that, Joey. I really do.
Watch this, Jammin. You ready to watch this, Jammin, JP?
It puts a smile on my face, Joey. It really does.
It's all true, brother.
Because it takes you back to that happy place, man, in your life when you're young. What are we doing tonight, Joey? Are we going to go out? We're going to go to the mall? We're going to go to the club dancing? What are we doing this weekend? You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you what the thing is. I'm going to come and pick you up at 4. I'm going to come and pick you up at 3. We're gonna go to the mall. We're gonna get some new clothes, right? Or we're gonna go to the thrift store and get some new clothes. We're gonna go eat. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna work on our dance moves, and then we're gonna go to the teen club.
That's right. You gotta go get something. Gotta go get a brand new shirt at the mall. Go home, take a nap, and get up about 8 or 8:30. Take a shower. Get your groove on. You know what I mean?
And just go. You know what you just reminded me of? Well, check this one out. You ready? So, we didn't have any money when we were young. We were broke, and I saved up money. I was working 2 and 3 jobs, whatever I could do, and I went to a store called Birdine's in South Florida, and 8:30 because I knew the mall closed at 9, and at 8:30 I ran in. I got these pair of jeans that I just knew were going to be the world's coolest jeans. It was going to set me off, and it was going to be great. And I ran home. I put the outfit on, and I realized I forgot to ask them to take that big plastic thing that if you try to take it off, it's going to shoot ink all over the place, that security tab. And I had to wear those jeans the whole night with that tab on it. Digging into my hip the whole night. Yeah, I remember. And it was too late for me to go back because the store was already closed. But I'd be damned if I wasn't wearing those jeans. I wore them.
You wore them anyway, didn't you, brother?
Yes, I did. Just wore a long shirt over it, and that was it.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why I started the Saturday night dance party with Jammin JP, Joey, is to take you back to that place, take you back in time where everything, it was fun, and the music is talking about love and having a good time. Let's go celebrate. Let's go party. You know what I mean? The party is a state of mind. It's a happy place. You know what I mean? And so what the whole purpose of the show is to take you back to that place where you really had fun, and for 2 hours a week, man, to get away from the craziness of today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was such a pure time. You know, back when we were younger, we didn't have the problems or the responsibilities that we have now. So it was a different life for us. But I'll tell you what, the way I see life, me personally, is I'm not trying to compete with the 18-year-old Joey or the 25-year-old Joey. The way I see it is we're all on an elevator and we're going through different stages of our life. And if every single stage you get to, you're happy and you're rocking it and you're doing the best you could do in your stage, you know, on your level, first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, sixth floor, however high you get to go in life, I think that says a lot about you. So it's about my personal level and pushing myself. Every single day, I make myself go out and do something that makes me uncomfortable because it forces me to grow and constantly evolve. You know, when we were 17, 18, 19, we never had our hearts broken. It was going to the clubs, going to the malls, chasing girls, trying to figure out how to make money. You know, that's just what it was. So our the things we would focus on were different. And, you know, I got a lot of new music now, and I had to go through life. I had to get my heart broken a few times. I had to lose people that I loved to make me be okay with being vulnerable and opening up myself. I don't have to be the coolest to this, to that. I just have to be the best Joey. And I know that it's okay to be free and vulnerable and open and kind of submit to what I'm trying to do. Instead of trying to know everything and protect everything and be the best and the most polished, I can just let myself be. And when I got to that point, as far as writing lyrics and music and all of that stuff, I just became, I think I leveled up tremendously.
I
Yeah.
think that's awesome, Joy, because you've got a lot of exciting things going on in your life right now. You're getting ready to start a world tour. You got some new music coming out. And thank you so much for sharing it with us on the Saturday Night Dance Party. Tell us about this new track that you got coming out, Joey.
Okay, the new song is called Right Place, and it's a freestyle pop dance. It's a party song. And I sent it to you because I want your listeners to really embrace it. And I know that you have some of the greatest listeners around the world that support you because you personally, you're awesome. Anytime we speak, your vibe is positive, and I just know your show is great. So I really want to get the feedback from your people. Yeah, when you want to play it for them, play it. Right Place is just a good feel. You know, the right place is what I imagine freestyle would be if it was allowed to progress organically. Like a lot of artists today, what they do is they'll do a freestyle song, but they'll use sounds that we used back in the 80s and 90s. And they think that they're paying homage, and that's where freestyle has to be. But all you're doing at that point is putting freestyle in a little bubble and not allowing it to organically grow like rock music and hip hop and rap and country. Everything evolves and grows. So the song Right Place is what I imagine freestyle would be if it was allowed to organically grow throughout the year. Right Place, party people. And tell me what you think.
Out here buzzing like we under neon lights. All the music hitting, act the fool tonight. Pretty girls are mine, every kind of type. A sight you gotta witness, that must be a lifetime. This feeling, it's gotta go. We need it, so just let go. Ride around till it all comes. If you came here to party, you've come to the right place. Oh my God, no, we can't stop. If you came here to party, 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 if party in a party. We'll do what we want. That girl is kind of fun. Good times are here to stay. We getting so turned on. We feel it in the air, dancing everywhere. Go ahead and grab somebody. Don't miss this love affair. This feeling, it's gotta go. We need it, so just let go. Ride around till it all comes. If you came here to party, you've come to the right place. Oh my God, no, you can't stop. If you came here to party, come to party rock till the dawn comes. If you can hear the party, you've come to the right place. Oh my God, no we can't stop. If you can hear the party, you've come to the right place.
This is the first time I've heard that song, Joy, and it's putting a smile on my face. It's exactly what me and you was just talking about a minute ago, about going back to that happy place when we were young and everything. Joy, congratulations. That sounds like that's going to be a big hit for you, Joey.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Really, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's really good, man. It's got a great vibe to it. It sounds like a brand new freestyle song with different variations, and I love it, man. I love the new vibes on the freestyle.
Thank you so much. I know you talk a lot about Stevie B. We had conversations. I love Stevie. I know Stevie since I believe 16 or 17 years old. And Stevie's in love with this song. He loves the other song. I didn't send you yet because I don't have my final mix done on it. I sent it to Stevie because we bounce songs back and forth all the time. And I'll tell you what, when I'm ready to release that one, we're going to do another interview. If I can segue really quick, I have a song that's coming out the end of this month. It's called One More Night. It's actually the video, the poster behind me. We shot the video in Las Vegas a little while ago, and we finally got it edited, and it's ready to come out the end of this month. It's a dance pop freestyle kind of vibe also, and I think it's going to be a big one for us too.
Well,
I'm so super excited about all the
yeah,
things
I'm
coming
really
up.
excited for you, man, because you have been pushing, just like you said earlier, about doing different things. And look, it's 2023, man, and you've got brand new music. You're getting ready to go on a tour. You're touring worldwide. Tell us some dates that you got coming up, Joey, that you're traveling on the concert tours.
Well, the most recent thing I have is I'm getting on a plane Friday to go to South Florida. I have one of my artists named Ike. She's performing at Jungle Island. It's a Charlie Rodriguez promotion. We're doing that on Saturday, the 26th of this month. So this Saturday coming up, I leave Friday, it goes on this Saturday. And then the next big tour I have coming up is with Stevie B, Trinier, Samuel, Raguel, The Voice in Fashion. Who else? There's so many artists on the bill. Niasia. Anyway, forgive me, artists, if I'm forgetting your names. It's just a big, big lineup. And we're going to Brazil. We got 4 dates so far. It started off as 1 date, and now we got the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, and the 18th of August in Brazil. Oh, November. I'm sorry, November. And I know Stevie B. He's the promoter of it. It's called Dance of Dreams, and we'll probably get some more shows out of it. And Brazil, when these people come out, I did a podcast with Stevie earlier this week, or actually last week, and he told me after 1 week of sales, tickets going on sale, he already sold 7,000 tickets, which is amazing. And I'm sure we're going to get full packed house. I'm sure we're going to get 10 to 15,000 people each show. And I'll tell you what my favorite part is, besides the excitement of putting the show together, figuring out the routine, putting the whole set list together. The part I love the most is when I get to be in front of the fans again. Because I don't care what artist it is, they could try to play cool. The payoff for us is the screams and the love and just being able to take people back, human beings back 10, 15, 20, 30 years to where they were. And I call it the personal old school. When they hear Sending All My Love, they're not really thinking about Joey or Charlie or Wyatt. They're thinking about where they were when that song was hot. And when they were back in the day, they could have been 15, 18, 20, 30 years old. And it takes them back to maybe driving down the street in their car, maybe going to the teen clubs, maybe hanging out with a girl that they first met. To me, when I see their faces light up and I get to see some of them after the show, because a lot of times I like to go out and do a meet and greet, sign autographs, take pictures. I think it's a very relevant part of the life that we were so blessed to have. That's my favorite, absolute favorite part. And then I also love the studio. I love writing and producing the music so that when I see talented people like you that have shows and you tell me for the first time you hear a song and you love it, it puts a smile on your face, it makes you feel happy. It does these. For me, that's the payoff. And that's so. I gave you a lot of words for a simple question. The next show I have is this Saturday in Parrot, Jungle Island in Miami, and then November 14th, 15th, 16th, and 18th in Brazil with Stevie B. Those are the ones we're prepping for right now.
Well, I hope to catch you either later on this year or next year on one of the summer tours. Joey, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Remember to go check out Joey anytime he's in your area. He's going to be touring worldwide. He's going to be in Brazil. He's going to be in Miami. But he's going to be setting more dates so you can go see Joey and see him perform his new music and also a lot of Lanier tracks. So thank you so much for being a part of the show, Joey, and we appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much. Anytime, brother. I'm going to send you new music. And I just want to say, Jammin JP, the Saturday Night Dance Party, just everybody, thank you for showing us so much love for so many years. And I hope I'm making you proud on this new track. And we will see you guys soon, okay? All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, Joey Bang Restivo from Lanier. And you are listening to my main man, Jammin JP, on the Saturday Night Dance Party. Sending all my love. What? Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ow.
This is where good music never dies.
Absolutely, yes.
It's the Saturday Night Dance Party with Jammin JP in the mix. Listen to the Saturday Night Dance Party with Jammin JP anywhere you listen to podcasts. iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcasts, Deezer, Safari, Google Chrome, Odyssey, TuneIn, Spotify. Watch the show anytime on Roku and Apple TV on the iHeartRadio app and Amazon Music.